Alright, wall banging. It's just in about every single game except Apex. I have zero clue why it's not in Apex. Alright, so in today's video, I'll be showing you guys how to wall bang, what to wall bang through, and then what cases you should be wall banging. Alright, so first let's start off with what guns can wall bang through what. So we have different levels of penetration in Valorant. If you notice up here in the top right corner, you'll see that there is different types of penetration. For guns like the Classic, Shorty, Frenzy, and Stinger, and any of the shotguns, those have low wallbang values. Alright? Now, if we take a look over at guns such as the Ghost, the Bulldog, or the Phantom, these have medium wallbang values. So you can basically wallbang better with these guns. So that's how it goes. Finally, if you take a look at guns such as the Sheriff, the Operator, Outlaw, and the Odin, and the Guardian, these have high wallbang values. Alright? How you know you can wallbang through something is by checking the sparks on the wall. If you notice an orange spark whenever you shoot a wall, you know you can't wallbang through something with that weapon. If you notice a black hole through the wall, which looks like the bullet went through, that means you know you can wallbang with something and the shot is going through. So since you can wallbang with just about anything, there are different depths of which you can wallbang. Notice out here, even with the Phantom with medium wallbang penetration, I can't wallbang through this. But now if you take a look at over here with the Sheriff, you can wallbang through it. So it really just depends on how deep the thing goes. So to give you a quick rundown of what you can wallbang through, so with light wallbang penetration, you can wallbang through any corner and even some very tiny little gaps right here, such as this. You can wallbang through these. With medium wallbang penetration, you can wallbang through just about anything you can with light wallbang penetration, about like 3-meter gaps. So you see this? You can wallbang through just through that. Now, if you have heavy wallbang penetration, you can basically wallbang through like really deep gaps, such as this. You know what I mean? Standing right here, they're dead. You can wallbang through really deep gaps, such as that. Now, before I forget, there is one exception in all Valorant that you can wallbang through with light penetration, and it's a deep wall, and that is glass. So now notice how I shoot through here, it goes through here, and that was just a classic. But don't get that confused with Radiant crates. Notice how Radiant crates, you shoot through them, nothing goes through. So don't get glass confused with Radiant crates. Alright, so now let's get over to when you should wallbang. So let's just say there's someone right here. You know there's someone right there, and you just know generally where they're at, alright? Just start like spraying at the enemy. You're always going to hit them, and you're most likely going to get the frag because you wallbang through here. Now, if you didn't wallbang through here, they wouldn't have died, and you guys probably would have. Now, this may seem like a no-brainer, but I don't see enough people doing this. Whenever someone is planting, say, behind the Radiant box you can wallbang through, and they're planting right here, you know that they're planting right here, just spam them, alright? You're almost always going to get the frag on them, like 99% of the time. And if you don't get the frag on them, then they have to move. If they move out of cover, they're already low enough so you can just one-tap them in the head, and bam, you got the frag. That's a guaranteed kill every single time. Please, please, please do this. This is something I notice a lot of low-skill players do. Whenever you're shooting at someone, and say they run off into over here, let's just say that, what a lot of people forget is that you can wallbang through every single corner in Valorant. So just because they disappear doesn't mean you can't continue wallbanging them. Continue shooting, generally where they're at. You might still get a kill. It's happened to me a few times before. Alright, just don't stop shooting. Another time you should wallbang is if an enemy knows that you're in the corner, they're closing in on you, and you don't know what to do, just start spraying. You might get the kill, or it might confuse them, peek out, you can get the kill again. That's another thing you can do whenever you're trying to wallbang someone. This final tip goes out for people who use heavy penetration weapons such as the Operator or the Odin. Please, if you're going to use these, just learn lineups. Go on TikTok, YouTube, or whatever, learn lineups, and just learn things they can wallbang, alright? You see this? I can't wallbang it with medium penetration, but now they have an Operator. Bam! I could have gotten a kill right here and then, alright? Learn your lineups. Learn things you can wallbang through. Learn like little spots, learn broken and glitched angles that you can use. Now, one final tip. I know I said you can wallbang through every corner of Valorant, which you can, but that does not apply to Jet's knives nor Neon's ult. So basically, you can't wallbang through anything with any of those ultimates. Not even glass, like I said. You can wallbang through just about anything. you can't wallbang through glass, which I think is dumb. So you can't wallbang with anything with Jet's kunais, nor Neon's ult. But you can't wallbang through Chamber's ult, which is pretty cool. So yeah, just remember that. Don't just try to wallbang someone through here if you can't wallbang them. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Anyways, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Use these tips to win more gunfights, and please don't forget them. You know what? Take the time to go through different maps, learn what angles you can wallbang through, and all that stuff. Anyways, hope you guys have a nice day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.